Hello and welcome. This is Deep Beyond Issue 7, and we are way beyond anything remotely resembling like what I signed up for with this story. So, like, all the stuff I saw was like, yo, this is going to be like Deep Sea Cthulhu. And instead, we're on some kind of weird cosmic journey where there's an alien society that's decaying and trying to find its past, which oddly parallels a human society that's decaying and struggling to stay alive, and also sort of doing the opposite. It's trying to bury its past and keep its secrets. So there's like some parallels there, and this cover totally acts like there's something exciting in this book. Like there's some kind of fight here. I mean, look, we got like people with swords, we got like cool alien trident thing here, which is totally awesome. By the way, that looks totally awesome. I know it doesn't look totally awesome because the camera's not super amazing when I hold it up that close, but trust me, totally awesome. The stupid guy with a triangle painted on his forehead, I don't know what's up with that. And we get basically a stupid guy with a triangle. We get his life story. He actually was born in like the 50s, man. He worked for NASA during the Apollo missions. And then they put him on ice for 100 years. Why did they put him on ice? Because they figured the aliens would all be dead by the time he woke up. And so him and the people on his team were supposed to go into the alien world and do stuff. And I think if I say any more, I'll really be spoiling the book. So we won't talk anymore about that. And of course, there's her. Is that the right one? No, the blonde one, I think, who's not on the cover. Is she on the back? No, she's not on the back. The other person that went with him over there, of course, she's working for the evil human government that is trying to cover stuff up, bury secrets, hide the past, and all that. Things come to a head. Something happens in like one panel, and the rest of the book, as nice as some of the art is, like this feels like what the majority of the book is. We're getting like a sci-fi story info dump, so we understand what's going on in the alien world. Only the problem is, I don't see how any of this really matters to anything. Like, okay, that's not fair. They're setting up like the next arc here, I think. Like the next like step in the story to advance the plot line and all that kind of stuff. But there's just a whole lot of talking. Now the art's nice enough and it's a joy to look at, and mostly the stuff in the book looks pretty good. Like, you know, some of these facial expressions are absolutely great. But there's so much reading here. And I'm not sure the reading needed to be this verbose and this wordy when a lot of this detail could have just been like told in a single panel. The cool thing, something I did like, is those two talk about her sister, who is also like his ex-girlfriend, who is dead. And if you remember the last issue, that's also the person that the alien resistance, who doesn't feature into this issue at all, like views as like their leader, like their historical, like this is the person that is inspiring us all to do whatever. Like that's going on. Uh, there's also a funny, really crass joke on, I think it's the page previous to this. I'm not going to flip over to it, that she pulls off, which is why she's laughing here. And they are both looking like a little embarrassed and kind of like, So the human interactions are pretty good. And seeing the alien world and how the aliens don't seem to care about anything is also kind of fun. And I guess I'm out of things to talk about. This is okay. I'm not sure this is what I signed up for. I don't necessarily know, like, next month, if I go in, if I'm going to be like, you know what? I don't really want to read this anymore. Because we're pretty far off the premise. Like, you can only go so far in a story before people start going, wait a second, what's going on here? And at least for me, I kind of feel like we're at that point. I was in this story for cool looking sea monsters and stuff like that. And I don't think we've seen a sea monster in like 4 issues here, you know? So that's what I got going on. That's what I think about this. It's still pretty interesting to read. How much did it cost? Was it $4? Doesn't say on the back. It's on the front cover. Yeah, $4, which I guess by modern comic standards isn't too bad. But boy, it would have been really nice if only paid like $2 for this or something like that. Anyway, you all take care of yourselves. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Sure hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye bye.